Hello!
Let's go.
Alright, yep, everything's fine. We're gonna go live soon. Long ass time setting up the bind. But everyone's in the server. We've got Harvey on the panel once again. Everyone's tossing in their bets. It does look like everyone is going to be betting on DLLM. Of course, just go through the rosters really quickly before they start. It's gonna be Ghosty on Medic, Konma on Demoman, Pocket is gonna be iFun, Roma is gonna be Crimson, the Scouts are gonna be Sir Knight as well as Rui. As you can see, they're not using their real names, so Squiddy is gonna be Ghosty, Konma's gonna be Mr. Krabs, Patrick is gonna be iFun, Plankton's gonna be Crimson, Sir Knight is gonna be Sandy, and Rui is gonna be Gary. So, are you ready, kids? Aye, Captain. 8%, we're gonna have Neva and Raj as the two Scouts, DMN and Ban are gonna be the Solis, big swinging Huhu is going to be Ban. We're going to have Moo on the Demo Man and Demera as the medic. So that's the rosters for both sides. Waiting on everyone to ready up, and then we can finally start the game.
I think there are two important things
Yes.
for this match. First of all, A% should be more ready than they were when in this game, specifically this map.
Okay.
Because when I casted this map, when they played against shit, I don't remember who iFun's team played against, but they were very predictable at middle. iFun's always bombing in, the Roma always follows up. Like, they always play the same middle against the Japanese team. So like, if Aces did their homework, which I don't think they did, like, but I hope they did, then we should see a more competitive match than the last time these two teams faced off. The second thing I want to talk about is one person in the server just PM'd me saying, let me check. By the way, Harvey, I think I'm half drunk. I just drank 3 cans. So apparently someone can get drunk after drinking 3 cans of beer.
What a lightweight.
With lightweight McGee over here, so like, I don't know, but if you can spot the drunk player, but no, it's not iFun. For those of you thinking it's iFun, it's not iFun. So you can watch, you know, who is Mr. Lightweight Drinker in this server.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see who the lightweight is. Good evening everyone. We didn't manage to do the intro proper because we were sort of hurrying to get started once the binds were sorted out. But good evening everyone, thank you all for hopping by. We had a bunch of early people inside the server, inside Twitch chat already. It is the grand finals. It is going to be the grand finals for the AsiaFortress Cup Season 13. This is the Div 2 bracket, of course. We've got the 3 maps lined up for tonight. Snakewater, Sunshine, and then Gully Wash is going to be the tiebreaker map. Hopefully we get to see some good games coming up from both teams. Everyone's already in the server. Everyone's just getting that pre-game frag going on. So we're just going to have to wait for them to ready up. I honestly don't know who's going to take home the gold medal. Do you have any rough idea who's going to perform better on what maps?
Yeah, I mean, in my mind, I already have a winner, and you see, like, I bet all my Kuchaos on that team. But in order to keep this a very competitive viewing experience for our audience, I think we're gonna go to a fat whopping 4 maps, even though we're only playing 3 maps. That's how competitive I think it'll be. But I think Snakewater, I actually think Aces might have a chance, like, to surprise iBuyPower, because I think, you know, Ban is a really, really good roamer, and I think on Snakewater, roamers can do a lot. We saw Smiley a few weeks ago against Smiley from Prini Pirate Plunderers against Eat Sleep Game, just consistently dropping the mat or forcing the mat, killing the mat, getting important picks and important, like, huge plays on Snakewater alone, pretty much. Yep. And from AsiaFortress, you know, we have roamers like Riot and Pause. For those who are more well acquainted with AsiaFortress, they're really, really good on this map as well. And it just shows, I think, roamers can really make huge plays on this map without much of a buff or healing. So, as far as roamers go, I think Ban is by far the best in the division. And in my opinion, he's also better than some Div 1 roamers. So I think if Ban shows up and the rest of the team, like, doesn't collapse to the predictable, I would say more predictable style of DLLM, then I think Aces have a good shot on this map.
Just gonna have to wait and see. You got a couple of AFK people. Patrick's AFK. You got a couple of scouts AFK as well. Conflict getting set. There we go. Conflict set. Everyone's in the server. Everyone's fine. Someone just disconnected. Excuse me. It was the Solly. I think it was iFun disconnected. Yeah. So no, he's back. All right. Yeah, just gonna wait for them to ready up. Once again, just the waiting game. For those of you once again just joining us, it's gonna be the best of 3 map for the grand finals. If any one team takes 2 of those maps, it's gonna be game over. They're gonna get the grand final, you know, the golden badge, the golden dragon, and they're gonna be crowned the champions of Div 2. But if the teams take 1 each, one team takes Snakewater, the other one takes Sunshine, we will be moving on into Gully Wash, and of course we are going to see who is going to take home that grand prize. Prize of what? Prize of bragging rights and honor, I guess, and of course that nice shiny medal that will be put into the game for all these lovely people inside the server. And we are going to be changing maps, apparently. I don't know why.
Oh my god, I think because the config loaded and they didn't ready up in time, so like this always happens. No idea why. It's just a short wait. Yeah. I expect both teams to ready up immediately after reload the config.
Yeah, and change the map as well. Right now we're just traveling to Granary. Once they swap it back to Snakewater, everything will be fine. Let's just take a look at the votes for now. We've got 74% of the votes going to DLLM, with just 26% heading towards 8%. We've got a crap load of votes coming in, 23 votes. And the current prize pool, the current fund pool is 10,689 kachows. So yeah, just gonna have to see. If the underdogs take it, then someone's gonna be really happy betting on 8%. Gonna grab that lion's share. Just gonna swap back maps once again, go back to Snakewater, and then hopefully we can actually start properly.
Yeah, and like going by the map pool, I would say it's pretty DLLM favored, to be honest. I think they're pretty good on this map. I mean, I think they're the favorites for this map, and the next map is Sunshine, which I think they're heavy favorites for.
Yeah.
After we saw them play last week or like 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
where they just annihilated the Aces 5-0. I think, but the good thing about losing for the Aces is that when you lose, you learn, and I think from that match, Aces definitely learned more about DLLM than vice versa. So, like, I expect the Aces to put up much more of a fight on Sunshine, but of course I don't really want to like get ahead of myself, so we just focus on this map first. And but I will say that if Aces want any shot of winning the grand finals, they have to win this map.
So like what we've been seeing so far, based on the playstyle of the DLM players, of course, tonight labeled IVP, Ifan always jumps deep on Sunshine. He goes into the valley and then he flanks around, and apparently no one takes care of him. So that's just giving him free reign to flank about and get some frags on that mid fight. The same thing might happen on Snakewater. He might just jump through kitchen and just push around behind from Seoul or from lower lobby, the lower area. So we're just gonna have to wait and see how things play out on this mid fight. We're gonna have once again a couple more AFK people. The config has been loaded, and yeah, just waiting on the boys to ready up. We got people in chat saying if 8% wins, he will eat his hat. So I'm hoping 8% wins right now. I want to see some hat eating action. And there we go, ready up and going live. Gotta follow Mr. Krabs for his rollout. That is of course gonna be Konma. Gonna be the demo man. We are gonna be on the Shana server, so there's no reset on restart. And reaching mid. Fairly standard stuff. Grab that health pack. You're gonna start spamming away. The other demo man gonna reach a little bit lower. That is Moo, of course, gonna start spamming each other down. We're gonna have the Solis jumping up top. Patrick, once again, as planned, jumps all the way behind them, yet to be spotted. No one even mentions him, I think. He's gonna get the health pack. Gonna keep camera on him for now. He jumps forward, spots the medic, and this may spell disaster. The medic is somehow gonna be jumping around, and they just come out on top with a 42 health Gary. Gonna see if he can get that frag on the scout. Double meat shot. Goes down. Misses everything else, and that's a full wipe on this mid fight.
There are so many ways to deal with a roamer going behind, like a soldier going behind you at middle, and that was one of the ways. I was looking at it from 8%'s perspective, like on their side of the mid, flying my camera around, and they like didn't give two shits about Ifan behind them. They literally just pressed W. One soldier flying in did good damage to Ghosty, and then the team just following up with the scouts, escorting the medic. And Ifan took a really long route behind, and by the time he was there, the fight was already over. So really, really good adaptation by 8%, showing that, they actually did learn from watching DLLM's matches.
Pop the Ruby charge really early. We're just gonna get top stuff into the sky. We're gonna have a shiny demo man trying to take down that sentry gun. We're gonna see lots of stuff getting tossed about. The heavy is still up and well. Gary gonna be right there. The Solly jumping behind. Almost picks up the medic, but he's gonna get absolutely denied. That's 2 players down for the side of IVP. We got 2 players down for the side of 8% as well. But IVP are just dropping everybody. Sandy once again, the lone survivor standing on the point, could get absolutely demolished. And Aces pick up the first game.
Wow, really scrappy Uber actually. It seemed like none of them really wanted to rush through Shutter, but they got it in the end, even after being juggled by Konma. Really slow to take down the sentry and get frags, but I guess getting in clean was the key there to their push.
And we're gonna see another mid fight going on away. Demo man reaching slightly earlier this time around. Move, gonna start spamming those stickies up top. We're gonna see Solly's Plankton on the right side, right beside that kitchen. Gonna be possibly jumping forward, and he does so. Spots the demo, tries to focus him down, but the scout is gonna be right there to toss out those scatter shots in his face. We are gonna see Ghosty go down on this mid fight, and that is no more heals for the side of IVP. Demo man gonna be up front. Konman trying his very best to destroy this Solly, but the splash damage just too strong. Another full wipe on this mid fight for IVP. What is happening?
I think Cassie got 2 kills on the middle. First on let me see. First on Plankton, who is Solly, and then he got the scout run as an exit frag. And I know it's too early. It's only like 3 minutes into the game, but I just want to say I'm really impressed so far by Acer's scouts. We're playing really disciplined, anticipating the bomb. We do see a Solly bombing in Cassie. Good surf away. Cassie dodges again, juking behind. Unfortunately, dies because well, his team doesn't kill him fast enough. But yeah. I was just gonna say, like, Acer scouts have been more disciplined this middle than I have seen them like all season. And if you wanna like I said, you know, iFun plays a really predictable middle, as does the whole team. So shows that they actually came prepared and they know exactly how DLLM are gonna play the middles.
Yep, so it looks like they are going to be able to pick up Neva, who's going to be caught in that little corner. Patrick's going to be jumping up right side. They're just going to be able to hold on to this last point. They've got that full uber charge ready to go pretty much soon, 20% more. And Cassie and the rest of them are just holding on outside. They're going to grind out that uber charge as soon as they can. But yeah, as you can see, they're already holding pretty far back with VP players just going to be able to walk out for free because they got that uber charge. He's going to get forced apparently. Solly going to be right there. That is Barn, of course, going to get that force down onto the minigun. Krabs hits his head and he's going to get tossed out under. Tries to toss out those pipes into the faces of everyone, but they are going to be backing out safely and they are going to hold on to that very, very sizable uber at.
Yeah, Blue has a heavy on last, I guess, preventing backcap, and I don't think Red knew that because they didn't really fight the point. But I think there were 2 Sollies down, so fighting the point there was going to be difficult. They're just going to play safe with their 60% Uber ad. They're holding really far back though. I would like to see them try and push just a little bit. Yeah. Maybe they should actually be on grass right now, but playing a little slow. Actually, if they take any longer, and we actually do have a heavy on Blue. I think this Uber is gonna be repelled, and Blue's gonna just counter Uber back onto the point here.
Yep. So they need to focus on the heavy once guy, but he's using that brass beast, less damage and more damage out for him. He's just gonna focus down everyone, just walking into his face, and everyone is just getting destroyed. We're gonna have the Solly jumping up top, but he possibly gonna get absolutely wiped once again. Medic is gonna just pop his Uber and walk all the way back out, dropping every single player. And
wow,
that's free mid.
There was some insane miscommunication there. There was a scout. We see Konma chasing Cassie, surfs away, should get piped, and Cassie dies really late. There was some, like I said, some heavy miscommunication by Aces. We saw a scout plus ward the heavy. Cassie wasn't near that scout. Should have followed that scout and kill the heavy. Take the Uber into lobby and leave a scout to cap. And I think they should have converted that push. But now we just see a heavy and 2 scouts just walking into Saw here.
Yeah, Heavy once again at the front line is going to get that shiny Uber popped onto himself, but he's going to be just capping the point with the scouts rushing in. Scout going to get bounced about, and that is pretty much the Uber gone for their side, but Ubers are going to be relatively equal with Demera not grinding it out as fast as the other medic, and it's pretty much 10% ad, but it's negligible. They may just walk in with a dry push though. It does look like they want to try and walk in with this. Koma waiting for those buffs before he decides to fly straight in. Sticky's already going to be tossed on the left side from the offensive perspective. Demo's on the point, and he's probably going to be going down. Heavy's going to be right there, getting absolutely mulched and oblivious. Moo has to go back inside the resub to get some health, and Patrick is still up and roll. iFun finally going to get destroyed, but too many players are going down for the side of the Aces, but they do manage to somehow defend this last point with 3 players up, including the medic, so that is pretty much full Uber ad.
Yeah, DLLM took really long to push that. I believe both scouts on Aces got a 15-second spawn, but by the time we see a Solly bombing the point here, I'm not sure what the point of this is. There's a scout in as well, should get cleaned up. I'm not sure what's the defeating. Just get the demo, but I think Ledrudge is going to chase him down. DLLM actually trying to contest from lower, but they're just going to get owned by this Uber if Aces actually want to play it fast. And Konma is actually super caught here. We see a solo scout Uber on Ledrudge, kills the demo, chasing the medic. Matt's really low, and I think Ghosty should die here. That was a really confusing contest by DLLM. I'm not sure if they knew like Cassie had Uber, but Cassie survived throughout that whole last push. So, you know, whoever made that call, I think it was really questionable because they didn't really track the Ubers on on Cassie.
So Ghosty's only going to be up in 4 seconds. They kept that point, and I think that's sort of going to be a bit more trouble for the side of IVP. We got 40% Uber red on the side of Demera. Ghosty just spawning in right now.
They have a heavy and forward spawn. Oh, if he opens
now,
no,
Demera may get caught out. The heavy just standing there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
And he gets out.
Yeah, and they're just going to start flooding back on the point. Plankton tries to do his very best, but he's going to get absolutely destroyed, as he does in the cartoon as well. And they're just going to be able to hold on to the last point, 37% Uber charge. They're going to try to sack people in, but they're just going to start bleeding players. That scout's going to be effectively tickled down with the scatter shot. Solly's going to be standing on the point. DMN going to try his very best to get some hits of time. Up on the point, gets about halfway, 1/3 way through, but Raj tries to go in to assist him. Devilman's going to be right there. Solly and the other Devilman comes in as well. He's going to go down, and that is the pipe. Going to finish him
Oh
off.
my
It's
god,
just a
Ghosty.
mess. What?
Yeah, I was not expecting Aces to convert that last push. That was really optimistic by them. If they wanted to go, they should have gone in right away and like bursted someone down, preferably the medic. But they took so long. They were like hanging outside. After they kept second, they were like, should we push? We have no medic. And then they like 15 seconds later, they decided, okay, let's push. But by then, DLLM already had their buffs and positioning, and so even though it was close, but in the end, Ghosty survived.
Yeah, I mean, they tossed in a Solly, and then he was alone, and then after that, the scouts coming in when everyone's already low. That's a bit of a shame, but they are going to have that full around and just going to walk straight in. He's going to be shining. Patrick going to be jumping forward, tries to get the wall before he finally lands it. Devilman going to get effectively destroyed and cleaned off this map, and they just pop the little charge to grab this midpoint. Scout's going to be down below and potentially going to get finished off. That Raj is still behind them, but Solly does spot him out. Splash damage is going to be enough to take him down. They will be able to grab this midpoint, but I do expect to see a counter push coming in from the Aces. They do have to do recharge, of course. They need to pick up the medic, though, if they want to widen that gap and potentially push the last, but it does look like just holding back on that second point.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Ledroit tried to go for the back cap there because they're Uber at, but now because he's down, Blue can actually pressure and they actually get the force on Cassie here. Kind of a disastrous Uber. Cassie trying to connect with players, does get to the scout. They clean up Sandy. Somehow Ghosty dies in the middle of all that, and it's just clean up time here for Red. They should really protect Cassie, and after they cap middle, they should take the Uber ad and go into second. There's a scout behind Cassie though. Nah, he actually backs out.
Yeah, but iPhone is still behind them. He spots the scout. He is going to get picked off, and neighbor's going to be right there. He has to go up against a much healthier scout. They should be able to grab this with the Solly coming in to defend it, so it should be fine unless the scout picks up the Solly as well, and then he's going to get free reign. Nope, Solly does make it out by the skin of his teeth. 2 health. Gonna go back and grab some health, but Gary is just making his way forward. He wants to get the picks down onto anyone. Spots the Devilman, who's just sticky jumping about, blissful and unaware, and he trades with the scout. All right, so no more demo for the side of the Aces, and the scout just was way behind them for way too long.
Aces have 30 ad, but they're down a demo that might stun their last push. I don't think they seem keen at all in pushing the last, so they're just gonna give up the 30% ad. I would have liked to see them like just ignore the scout, you know? Ban should have been escorting his demo at middle, walking to connect with the rest of his team, and they push last with 30% ad and a scout behind them who's not gonna get to last in time to defend the point, but instead they give up their ad and we just see a stalemate. I mean, they're 1-0 up, so like I can't really blame them for this choice, but like I think the winning play there was to just go for the last push, but maybe they underestimated their ad, I guess. And we see Patrick, aka who is Patrick?
Ifan.
Oh, Patrick's Ifan. Ifan on spy, walks low, bumps into butt. Well, good way to release your, to review your spy debut right there, but not gonna work.
Yeah, he's going back to restart to swap back out, I believe. No, just grabbing some resup and going back out once again. Okay. Wants to get that backstab down. It would be nice for them to go in for a trade right now because they are well aware that there is a spy in play. He's probably just going to decloak, disguise as a friendly sniper. There we go. Friendly soldier apparently. Alright. He is not using the Dead Ringer, so he's just going to swap back out once again, disguising as an enemy scout and walking out once again. Hopefully he doesn't bump to anyone this time around. Just gets spotted off the bat, getting just pistoled and randomly appearing before that Solly. And yeah, there you go, he sorts back out to Solly once again. I really want to see them actually going for just a one-on-one trade and just attempt to dry push, but looks like they're just playing really, really passively, holding all the way near Saw, and not intending to do anything. We've got a sniper in play for the other side, and no off classes for the side of Aces though. So this is going to take a while.
Yeah, Rui and Sniper instead of Sena is an interesting choice. I think Sena is by far the better sniper, but whatever works for them, you know. We're gonna be here for quite a while. I don't think Red is gonna sack in anyone anytime soon. Especially if Ban on Black Box. So yeah, that's one less rocket to force the medic.
Yeah.
Rui's peeking pretty aggressively in lobby. They could punish him here. Nah.
So
Okay.
aggro. Tries to get the shot on the scout, misses, and he's just gonna go reset once again. Yeah, it's just gonna be a stalemate for now. Everyone's just trying to spam each other out the corridor inside that lobby. You're gonna see Patrick apparently dying to Let Raj from down below. There's one Soli down. This may spark something. We're gonna see the scout just M1, WM1 straight in. He's not gonna be able to grab that small health pack in time, and he's gonna die to the scatter shots coming in from Sandy. Yeah, right now it's gonna be another reset. They trade 1 for 1. One Soli down though, but the smallers are gonna be up, and he's gonna come back as a spy. Hopefully this time around, third time's a charm, he doesn't get detected.
Yeah, nobody's actually watching lower right now. I mean, the spy's invisible, so like... Oh, is he gonna take the ammo? Oh, okay, he's not. Smart play. Banu have spotted him there. Gets behind on the stairs, but Cassie is super aware of this. Like, he's prepared. He's back facing the wall. This spy's not gonna get much done unless he like double MB headshots the medic or something.
Let Rush dies to a body shot. He's just getting into position once again. Still keeping the camera on the spy. Just waiting to see if he can actually do something, because everywhere else is just gonna be a stalemate. The scout is just jumping up on top on that the fence area, so he's gonna be able to watch for his medic. Does look like iPhone decloak going down. Still not spotted. Probably might go in for a backstab. Decides to go for the revolver instead, and yeah, he's gonna go down. So that is one clear down.
Now, what I would like to see is I found call out that there's nobody watching lower, and then send a Soli from lower, because there was really nobody watching lower, and Cassie was standing in the corner, but 2 people down on DLLM, so we should see the trade here.
Yep. Gonna start walking in. The Uber is gonna be traded inside the lobby. The medic just flashing absolutely everyone for the side of the Aces. We're gonna see some shiny scout action. Sandy's gonna be able to pick up that demo man. Soli's gonna be jumping in, but he's gonna get scattershotted down. He does manage to back out all the way though, and the Solis are gonna start fragging each other out with those rockets. The black box proving a miracle weapon, taking down multiple people for his team. Demo man's gonna be the only one up, and once again they're gonna grab another one.
Oh, there was if I had to like attribute that push to one factor, it would be Ghosty's terrible post-Uber positioning there. He had a better Uber, but like he positioned himself such that even though his team had a better Uber, he would still die post-Uber because he was like really close to the enemy soldiers. And I think that was one of the reasons why they couldn't defend the last push, even though that Uber was better. Like Aces even dropped their demo in the middle of all that, and Ghosty mainly just soloed the scout who did a lot of damage and created a lot of chaos.
Yeah,
but he died immediately after the Uber, whereas Cassie survived.
Bun flies in, cleans up like 4 people, and they just capped the point. I think he picked up the demo as well, so make that 5 people. And easy, another point tossed onto the scoreboard. So Aces are going to be leading this 2-0 with a little under 16 minutes left on the clock. We've got a pause going down for reasons unknown, and want to see if IBP can come back from this, because so far they've been pretty much just getting destroyed. They did manage to push the Aces back to their last point, but Aces managed a successful defense and pushed them all the way coast to coast. So really don't know. Maybe the drunk person in the game is causing some of this. I don't know, but IBP man, they gotta step the game up, man. This is the grand finals, so they gotta put the best foot forward for now.
Yeah, I mean, oh, that actually was a tactical pause, but I think we're going live soon. We'll see how Ifan adapts to this middle, because the first middle he got shut down really easily. Sorry, the first middle he went behind Saw, like through Catwalk, and got ignored. The second middle he went by Saw and got shut down by Scout immediately. So we might actually see a more passive mid, like passive pocket 300 take ground kind of soldier.
Combo's going to be reaching mid. We're going to see Mu do the exact same thing. We're going to see them start spamming out. We're going to see the Soli, of course, jumping up top as well. That is going to be Ban, but he's getting absolutely denied. But the Solis who are already getting the high ground for the side of DLLM. IBP is going to have the scouts up top as well. And that is pretty much no high ground for the side of the Aces. We're going to see Plankton right there, but the Soli just jumping face first. DMN is going to be right there. DMN is going to finally get taken down. We're going to see... who's this again? It's gonna be Ban, sorry. Right there. Gary gonna see if he can pick up the medic. Demera eventually goes down. That is medic for the side of the Aces down. We're gonna see the demo getting extremely low as well. 47 health, trying his very best to bully the other players out. And apparently, despite losing more players, the Aces are gonna be able to grab this mid. But IVP, they are gonna hold on to that very sizable Uberad. So they should be an easy mid cap for them as well. Just that this is just gonna delay them a little bit.
Interesting. Not sure why Konma decided to go in after so long instead of contesting the point, but we see Blue pushing in the Uber here and Red's just gonna back up.
Nothing much going on. Blue red just respecting the Uber charge and trying to grind out theirs as soon as possible. They're going to be holding all the way far back on the bats of lobby. And Plankton could be jumping in through the kitchen. Solid may get caught out. We're going to see Barn right there. He does pick up one person before finally getting taken down. That's
not supposed to happen.
Yeah, not supposed to happen at all. And they're just going to be pushing from under. We're going to see the scouts rushing forward. But they are way out of there. They're already inside the lobby. They're just going to give up this second point, and they don't have a reason to pop the supercharge yet. The scout's going to be just walking straight in, and they just pop the supercharge and walk face first. Devil may get caught out, and he does get caught out. But Demera is going to have that supercharge to defend this final point. Sandy going to be up top, and he's going to get destroyed. Demera finally making his way back onto the point. Uber is going to get popped for their side. We're going to see Neva walking in with that scatter shot. He's going to be able to take up down Solly and not going to chase down the medic. That is alright. And they defend this last point, but they are going to have to regroup with the blue players at their doorstep.
Yeah, I think Ban should have waited a little bit before jumping the blue combo after the Uber faded. I think he could have done a lot of damage if he coordinated it with Cassie, because Cassie popped after Ban died, but I felt like if Cassie and his scout backed up Ban there and while Ban jumped in, they could have killed a lot more blue players. But now instead we're just gonna see this stalemate at last, which is yeah, every caster's dream, you know.
Indeed, we are just going to see an engineer off class coming in from the aces. We're going to see it on Ban this time around instead of the scout, so that's going to be interesting. We don't see any off classes for the side of IBP. Everyone's grinding out their overcharge. They've got their full overcharge ready. Sentry Gun going to be going up down below, so he's going to be able to defend that. Just toss out some extra damage, toss out some extra distraction. Level 2, 7th man for the red side. And we're going to see Patrick watching the right side flank, jumping down, open the shadow, but he's just going to be backing out. They're holding pretty far back though, and holding lower apparently. For the side of DLLM and the players for the side of Asus. Just once again spread out. Patrick's just gonna die for no apparent reason. He's finally gonna be aware that there's gonna be a sentry there. This is potentially a sack, so he may come back as another off class. We're gonna have Lit Raj on that sniper roll as well. So we're just gonna have to wait and see if he does anything. There we go. Once again, we see the spy play coming up from iFun. Sniper gonna be inside the lobby, trying to get some aggro peeks. We managed to see, we caught some aggro peeks from him in previous games before we just headshotted that medic. Just peeking out from Badlands last, so I want to see what he can do on this lobby fight. Scout's winning inside the lobby, or he's just going to back out after tossing a couple of tickles. And yeah, just give him another stalemate. Everyone's just going to avoid those sniper sight lines.
Yeah, they know iFun's on spy because Neva's checking in spawn. So so if anyone on red gets backstabbed, like they deserve it 100%. But after iFun presumably fails this step, I would like to see them, because they see two scouts, but they also see the sentry, so they know that the roamer changed to engineer. Yep. I would like to see them overpower the drop down area and try to go in for a trade that side, because you know that there's no roamers that's gonna hold that drop down area.
Yep, Litraj gonna get a headshot down to the Solly. iFun just standing on the point, potentially gonna be a distraction. Just decloak and get some capture time on. Everyone's gonna turn around. That's where they flood in. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Either that, or he's just gonna wait for an opportunity to stab the medic. There you go, he's going to decloak, everyone's going to turn around, Sentry Gun does spot him, and this is going to spark the push coming in from the blue team. We see Gary comes in, but the team just too slow. Pop that Uber charge, but no use at all whatsoever. Demera still holding on to his Uber charge, and they lose second.
Well, that's a really optimistic play there. Like, I know they wanted to, like, I'm not sure what the point of that was. Like, medic, okay, I guess they wanted, like, iFun to catch everyone to look at him, and then they trade in and try to catch someone out, but it's not the medic's job to look at the point, so if Cassie played that right, which he did, never mind. We see a scout chasing Ghosty here, I'll talk about that later. Yeah, actually, really overextended. I think Cassie's gonna not in a good spot here.
We got people under the point, Scout and Spy rushing last, but the sentry is still there, the Sapper does go down, and 52 health iFun. Anybody? Face stab! And finally the frying pan. He was alive for way too long.
I'm so confused by what happened. They actually overextended so far back, so far forward. But yeah, like I said, like iFun capping the point there was not like ideal, because like the medic and demo just look in front and let the rest deal with the spy. Like 4 people to deal with the spy, that's more than enough. And they wanted to trade in. They dropped the scout while they traded in. The other scout got Ubered instead and forced Cassie, but Cassie had a superior Uber by far.
So once again, the Aces are pushing forward there. They're going to be able to re-grab this second point. Once they get overcharged, they can just rush straight into last. No waiting involved. We don't have any off-classing for the side of IBP. They cap this. They have to push in right now. We've already got an engineer going up. They need to go in. They need to go in. Hello. Finally gonna walk in with a scout. Engineer hasn't built anything up as of yet though. Scout trying to focus on this other scout, but he's just dancing about and bouncing about. Everyone's taking their own respective fight, not focusing fire, but they are going to be able to pick up the medic. They pick up the Solly, they pick up the scout. They have to pick up the other scout and the demo man who's currently just dancing about on this point. The Solly is going to get to finish him off mid-air. Whips out the melee. Let Raj is just standing on the point. Another three points on the scoreboard for them.
Yeah, I mean, credits to Asus, they're playing the mids really well. But I just think DLLM is not playing up to the usual standard, going for the weird cheesy plays. I think in terms of DM, they're superior. Yeah. And like, on this, and like, they're more experienced. I think they should be playing more to their strengths, you know? Yeah.
So they really need to step the game up. 9 minutes left. We're going to see Solly jumping up top. Patrick, once again, 60 health, 47, 36. Grabs the health back. Scout going to come in to try to finish him off, and he does so successfully. That's Neva tossing out those scatter shots into his face. Solly going right there, trying to pick up the medic, and the medic does go down. Both medics are going to be down for both sides, and this is going to be a full-on DM fight. We're going to see Mr. Krabs tossing out those pipes as well as Stickies face-to-face, mano a mano, MGE style, Snake Water mid, and he's just going to get sandwiched and absolutely destroyed. Full wipe once again for the side of IBP. Both teams do lose their medic, and that is just the silver lining, but Ubers are going to be equal. They may be able to defend this second point, but the spawners may not come up in time for the side of the blue team.
Alright, let's do a crits check here. Is either medic on crits?
No.
No.
Yeah. Would have been nice to see.
Yeah, I mean, 8 minutes or 3 rounds, you have to speed it up, you know? Like, I know it's even Ubers, but like, it's even Ubers. I would like to see them try something different to speed it up and potentially take this map away.
Yep, so right now they're just hanging on to this second point. It looks like they want to intend to contest this because Uber is, of course, going to be equal. They should be able to grab it, but we are going to have a Solly jumping up front. Patrick, once again, going to be inside that soul room, but he's going to start backing out. Too much damage in his face, so he's going to have to get out. Still at 200 health though, so he's going to be fine. Yeah, both teams just going to grind this out. So once again, IBP, man, they don't have the luxury of time. Not only are they facing off against the Aces, they're facing off against the server clock as well. Does look like they just want to push in with this Uber charge though, just get a trade on this mid fight. We're going to see Plankton jumping up top, trying to spot those sticky. Solly's going to be right there, jump straight down, tries to get a force down onto the medic, but he's going to get absolutely denied by those scouts and the anti-air. The other Solly comes in as well. Patrick tries to do something, but 13 health has to back out. They're going to lose one Solly and they just start to kind of push once again. Patrick's going to be right there. Scout does spot him out. Whips up the shotgun. 5 health. Going to get tickled down with the scatter shots. Demo Man going to be standing right there. Conma is going to get shiny. The Scout is going to be pushing forward. Sandy as well as Gary. Going to be the shiny Scout of choice. Trying to melt that Uber charge. Cassie finally pops it for himself. 54 health. Demo Man going to be right there and they're just going to start pushing aggressively back into the face of IBP. Uber charge is going to end. But this is going to start a drive push. Once again, the sticky traps are going to take down Moo. Patrick just spawning it right now. Mr. Krabs goes down. Medic Ghosty goes down as well. Demera still up and well with 55 health around that corner. 61 and the regen going to bring him back up into the healthy range. And grab this second point. Potential last point push with a sizable Uber at.
Nah, I don't think they should push last here. It's Blue's gonna get spawns, but there's really no reason. 3-0 up like with 6 minutes. Unless like we see a Nokorimon style crumble, I don't think DLLM's gonna take this map here. They have a Pyro and a Heavy, but pushing out of last with Uber dis at 6 minutes in 3 rounds. Looking pretty dire.
Looks like they're just trying to defend that last point. We've got a Pyro. Patrick just walking out, gonna get absolutely demolished. Everyone's pushing out from the bats apparently. They're trying to get something done. Literaj, they do pick him up. They're just gonna start circling around. They do have that Uber charge and they pop it to save their teammates. And they're just gonna have to start rushing this last point. The Solly's gonna be right there already. No one's watching the last point. They just have to stack it. The Scout's gonna be the Solly's gonna be up top. Solly and Demo, they just stand on it and why did they even push out?
I'm just really sad because I bet all my Kachows on DLLM. 1,200-ish, 1,700, I'm not sure. But I was not expecting this kind of performance from Aces. Credit to them as well as I think DLLM, honestly, like, yeah.
Oh, we're running full-time Heavy now. Cheese strats are here. Heavy weapons guy going to be walking up the catwalk slowly but surely. Sandy going to be up there getting the high ground for his team. Going to see the Solly jump on forward as well. DMN going to be right there and we're going to see that Barn jumping straight down, but he's going to get taken down. Rockets barely misses Ghosty. He's getting stuck in the corner, but he's going to be absolutely fine. And once again, Heavy just standing there absolutely strong. Ghosty at 5 health makes it out alive. Demoman trying to focus down Cassie, but they do make it out. Litraj and Cassie are going to survive, holding on to that massive Uber ad, but it's not going to be worth much because they're just going to potentially just defend this last point.
Yeah, and I think you just turtle up if you're aces here. When they push in, you know. After you win, if you win this Uber trade, I think well, it depends. If you want to like fully demoralize DLLM and like go for the wins for like
5-0, yeah.
it's the game within the game, you know. You prepare for the next map, demoralize them, then you can push all the way to their last. But otherwise, I think you just turtle up.
Yep,
Either choice is fine. I think they really want it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. This is, I'm pretty sure this is trash time. There's no way they can get in like 4 points in 4 minutes. They can try to close the gap. They can get like maybe 2 more rounds, but based on how they've been playing so far and they're running full-time heavy, that's gonna be really hard for them. They're just holding on to the supercharge. We've got Leraj on sniper as well. We've got Neighbor on that engineer role. Leraj trying to hide his sniper dot, and Heavy's gonna be coming in from the left side flank apparently. Maybe not. They're just hanging back inside the lobby, just taking their own time, trying to see if they can push on the left side. Do something at all. Apparently just go in. Mr. Krabs tries to go in, tossing out some sticky. Sentry Gun's gonna be on the right side behind the crates. It's gonna get Thomas slapped down by Patrick. And Heavy's gonna be right there. Apparently everyone for the start of the red team are just gonna be standing on the extreme right. Uber is gonna get popped and traded right there. Heavy's just eating a sandwich on that point. And he's gonna be absolutely fine. It's gonna be a lot of DM fighting going on, and IBP just lose absolutely everyone. So this is, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to see them change map to the second map. Nah, they're just having fun, warming up for the next map.
Yeah.
Like DLLM probably just talking about the second map overall strategy. Like they know the momentum it's with the aces, but they also know that Sunshine is their comfort map. So just getting everyone's mind in shape or whatever you want to call it. And
ooh, Gary. That forward spawn getting those headshots. Tries to get the shot down on the scout, but doesn't land it. Spots the scout again, doesn't land it. Everyone else is going to start rushing onto the point with the cover of sniper fire. And they do defend this midpoint, but yeah, they should just push forward even more. We've got a scout behind them though. Neighbor trying to see if he can get something done, tries to focus down the medic. Tosses out a couple of tickles, brings the medic down to 59, but he's going to be fine with that health crack right there. Pop that Uber charge, rocking face first into the other team. They don't have the Uber charge, so they got to finish him off. Whips out the melee, not enough to finish him off. Spots Ghosty, pistols whiffing every single shot. Premium Wagyu beef a 10, and he's gonna go down with the aces just losing everybody. Barn coming in from behind, potentially picking up the medic. Trying to rocket jump with those 3 miserable rockets, and he's gonna go down. Yeah, right now they're just tossing people everywhere, just having fun. Trying to pad the logs.
yeah, well, we have some dead time. Let's talk about like some important stuff we don't really have time to cover during the actual match. So
Yes.
let's look at the cosmetics.
Ooh, yes, indeed.
Look at wait, Neighbor doesn't have his unusual.
That's odd.
Actually, both.
They don't
Yeah,
have Neighbor,
both.
yeah, they're just
Oh, okay. I mean,
naked F2Ps now.
no, I know the wait. Like I know the concept behind this. So like, the other team can't specifically target you.
Well,
you know what I mean?
almost everyone is running stock loadout, even the Sully, apart from the heavy. Even the demo's running stock loadout.
But some super tryhard Australian and Australian and North American teams actually like sync up their scout heads. Like Enigma and Moose a few seasons ago, and then I think Yui and Madness from Australia. Yeah, so if you really want to win, you can do that. I mean, they won the first map 4-0, so I can't really say anything.
Yeah, well, Conma has his bird out. Apart from that, just having his bird dangling about on his shoulder, flopping about. Everyone else apparently has no cosmetics on. Okay, is this a new thing? Apart from Ghosty, who's just proudly showing off his medal and his hats. Everyone else is a naked player. Is this a thing now?
Bun's pretty obvious. Like it's pretty obvious who Bun is because of the black box.
Yeah.
And it's pretty obvious on DLLM who iFun is because he's the one that jumps in and dies. I'm just kidding. Like,
there you go. Jumps in and dies. Yeah, well, 20 seconds counting down. AsiaFortress 2 is going to come to a close. We will be moving on to the next match shortly, which is of course going to be CP Sunshine. Everyone's just padding that damage stat. So 4-0, first map into the hands of the Aces. Quite a surprising turn of events. Someone's going to be really happy grabbing all that kachows.
yeah, I'm not sure who in there, which big brain gambler actually bet on Aces, but I'm good for them. Veron says maybe they plan to make Harvey lose all his chaos.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I think did Aces win every mid? I have to check.
Yeah, I think they
Yeah, I
won
think
every mid, yeah.
Let me check. Let's look at the logs.
They won every mid except for the last one.
What's
Holy
the
crap.
last? I don't remember. Oh yeah, the last one was like bit time, so we like don't count that one. But really, yeah, I mean, there was one mid where they lost, like they won the mid, but then Konma and Ghosty survived and they just kept back immediately after. Yeah, but oh my god, if you look at the logs, one person very clearly stands out.
Just need to find the logs first. Alright, there we go. Let me toss it up inside Twitch chat as well. Knock yourselves out. Top damage is going to be Let Raj with 305 as a scout and sniper. We got a demo man not too far behind, 257. Well, pretty far behind, 257. We got Mr. Krabs, 242. And then, of course, the two solis for Aces at 235, 229. And then it goes on from there. So Let Raj definitely standing out for his team. Tossing out all that damage.
Yeah, and the frags as well, like both scouts on Aces top fragging the server. I think that's very indicative of how the game went. You know, the rest of the team do damage. They've cleaned it up. I mean, Ledrach top damage, so I guess he finished off his own victims, or whatever you want to call it. But like overall, just very convincing. Like I don't think like ever looked like they were gonna properly contest Aces. Especially after how the first two rounds went, like you could see that Aces were clearly more prepared and a more comfortable team. All starting from the middle. Ifan just like he knows that Aces are prepared now. I think it's a very important point to make. Like with them winning the mid, it just should like sending a message. You know, we know how you play your mids. We're not gonna fall for the same thing again. Hopefully, even though we lost 5-0 the other day, but yeah, and I don't like if Ifan goes behind them again like he did on 2 weeks ago. I think Aces would just do the same thing as they did on Snake Water and just like everyone press W, and on Sunshine it's a further jump all the way behind. Like you have to go like the loop is larger, you know what I mean? So like
walk around,
so Aces can actually, if Ifan goes behind and Aces are in good position, like they can like be swift and decisive. Shout out to SAF.
There is going to be a slight roster shuffle right now. They're going to swap out DMN and Neva. Neva's going to be on Soli for Sunshine, so that's going to be interesting.
They actually did this when I mixed against them yesterday. Not sure what the idea is. I hope they're not throwing. I hope it's a legitimate idea or like legitimate strategy. Maybe they're just not comfortable. Some Australian teams do as well in their intermediate division, and yeah, some Prem teams as well. So like, you know, Sunshine's not a very common map played in pubs or in leagues. So I think if probably DMM just not comfortable on the map. I'm not sure, but yeah, I mean, I would think Neighbor is the better scout though, for sure. And if Ifan continues his shenanigans, I think DMN might not be as well equipped to handle it. So we'll see what happens.
Yep, I'm just gonna need to redo the binds again because of the little roster swap. Yeah, apparently something's wrong with the binds, so I need to sort that out. Just waiting on a couple of more players to hop in before we can start. Meanwhile, I will sort out the binds. Feel free to talk about anything under the sun, Harvey.
Let me think. What do you want to talk about?
You can talk about pretty girls at pool halls.
Oh, that's a first for me. I've never thought about that before. Yeah, pretty interesting topic to open on, Alex. Do you have any personal experience?
Sadly no. I hardly play pool.
Oh, you can talk about you can spoil the movie that we just watched for everyone.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
any of you who haven't watched Ready Player One, please go and watch it. It's pretty good. It's a good fun movie. Lots of references, lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff.
Dumbledore dies.
Oh no, Han Solo dies.
I've never actually watched Star Wars, so I
Spoiler.
all read it, all and Lord of the Rings too. I've never watched that,
What?
and I don't intend to. Yeah.
Still trying to get the bind sorted out, and after that we should be pretty much Gucci.
Oh, okay. Since we were on the topic of movies, I think there was a Avengers clip released today. There was a clip of Tom Holland on Spider-Man. People who have not seen it should check it out. It's like 15 seconds, honestly. So
Cool.
like not much, but get ready for the hype. Out in around 3 weeks.
Mhm. Waiting on that Infinity War. Good stuff. Good stuff. Still can't seem to get the binds working, but it's fine. No, they are well. They're in the server, so just time to type faster.
But my Malaysians in chat, watch the Lee Chong Wei movie. If it's good, let me know. Yeah, I've never heard of it until I went to the cinemas and saw the poster.
It's a pretty funny movie, actually, to hear them making.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really expect it. He's not really retiring anytime soon, right? I think. Didn't he just win something? I'm not sure. Or was that Federer? Not sure. But yeah, I have no idea that they actually made a movie about him.
Hopefully it's good, and for some reason my keys are not binding? NANI?! Right.
Are they waiting for us to... Oh, never mind. Someone's ping is really high.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not sure they're waiting for you to finish the binds.
Well, I'll try to type fast. Right, I think I'm done. We're just waiting on the boys to ready up. Second map of the night is going to be CP Sunshine. Those of you who are just joining us, a very, very good evening. Welcome to the AsiaFortress Cup Season 13. This is going to be the Div 2 Grand Finals. The Div 2 Grand Finale. And whoever, if the Aces take this map again, they're going to be able to walk home with that gold medal. They took the first map, CP Snakewater 4-0. DLLM just crumbled, and just the fury from Aces just put them down, and they need to come back from this if they, if they want to stay in the running to get that gold badge. If they take the map this time around, we will get pushed into a third map, which will be CP Gully Wash, and that will be the deciding map to see who grabs this gold badge. The votes are in right now. We still see a pretty dominant vote coming in for the side of DLLM. We've got 65% in the hands of DLLM and 35% into the hands of the Aces. The price, the current pool right now is just 8.8 thousand because a lot of people lost their kachows during that first betting session, so they weren't able to toss in their votes. 20 votes, 8,811 kachows in the pot. So we're just going to have to wait and see who grabs it. If the Aces grab it, someone's going to be happy once again, and they are just going to be readying up as we speak. And we're going to be going live for the second map of the night, CP Sunshine.
Yeah, let's see what Ifan does on the first widow. If he's gonna try the same thing again, test the water.
Pretty sure he might. Konma removes that name, no longer running under the sea anymore. He's gonna go serious now. Gonna keep the cam on Ifan right now, who is just flanking about through through Cafe once again, but he's just going to rotate back around. Solly does spot him out, so he may get singled out. He is still behind them though, waiting for that health pack. Solly is going to spam him out, 49 health, and he is donezo. And they're going to lose 2 players right now. Solly all the way behind them, and the one in front as well. They're just going to start backing up to try and stay alive. The Scout just rushing face first. DMN going to get taken out this time around though. And that Raj is going to get picked off. The medic is going to be facing off against both of them. No idea why he was standing there. Bad positioning in general for the side of Demara. And they kept this point, but they're just going to lose it almost immediately with Move having no choice but to jump all the way back out, losing the medic as well. Full recharge, easy last point push potentially.
I'm so confused what happened there. Aces won the mid convincingly.
Yeah.
Like there was no way they were gonna lose that. And then like both scouts decided to not cap the point because like I have a ×2 capping power, but screw that, right?
Yeah.
I let my demo cap it and chased. Both got cleaned up. Cassie wasn't healing anyone. Got picked off by the scouts because nobody was there to protect him. That was that. Like I have no idea, man.
Just very, very greedy. Still a little bit, you know, on that high from the previous round win 4-0. Got a little bit greedy, tried to get the scouts to push forward, and in the end they just lost absolutely everything. They did get a force apparently though. IVP do not have that Ubi charge right now. I do believe Naval was the one that got it earlier on. They are just going to try to grind out this Ubi charge, as will Demara, I believe. Yep, on the left side of that last point. They should be able to have the recharge ready to go. They do have a slight ad, but it's pretty much negligible. They won't be able to push out on this, so it's just going to be a park the bus on last and defend it, and then kind of push potentially.
Yeah, no engineer for red, so if any jumpers come in to sack for the medic, might have a chance of popping or forcing Cassie here. There's a sniper holding bats. Blue's not even sniffing lobby right now. I'm not sure what the plan is. Maybe they're just scoping out, like, see where they are, where the off classes are at, taking their time. They're building with 100% Uber. Alright. I think they're baiting. I think they're trying to bait. Ivan's big brain at work here. But clearly Red doesn't buy it.
Yeah, so we got some really aggro peaks. Konma's gonna get taken down really low, but the medic's gonna be right there to bring him back up. Let Raj once again with those super aggro peaks, but it doesn't look like he's gonna rotate to a different position to try to pick from somewhere else. Rotating back to the right side. Standing in the lobby, trying to watch lower. Still just going to keep the camera on him because nothing else is going to be happening. We don't have any off classes for the side of IBP. We're going to see some Soli action going down. Plankton tossing out rockets inside the lower side. Body shot doesn't go down. I think it does. Gets him a little bit damaged, but apart from that, nothing else getting done. And that Raj is going to back out. We're going to see some Soli going in. Oh! 2 people go in, but 2 people get denied and destroyed. And this should spark something from the Aces. We're going to see Neva jumping forward, potentially. So many stickies! Oh dear me! Almost gets picked up. Moo's going to be caught out in that corner. He's going to be fine. Tossing out those stickies in the face of Konma. We're going to see some aggro jumps coming from Let Raj as a scout. DMN going to be behind them. They do get the force on that Ubi charge. Sweet. Ghosty is going to be pretty low. The Uber is finally going to get popped and traded. And IBP Plankton 2 health trying to make his way to the last, but Soli's going to be right there watching it. And he's going to be able to defend it. They should be able to re-grab this lighthouse though, but we have another Soli jumping to the last point. They have to pick him up. Patrick going to get destroyed with an air shot. He does trade with Ban. Right now the Scout's going to be right there. Gary going to get pistoled into Scout Heaven. And apparently trying to push into this last point. Konma just alone. Neighbor and DMN just spawning in right now. So many sticks tossed out onto the point. DMN is going to try his very best to defend this. The Demo Man's going to be right there, whip out the bottle. And it's going to be the first point for IBP.
I did not know that Blue can spawn that quickly. Like there was like a 10-second spawn or something. Like that was really quick. Wow, actually I actually didn't know that the spawns were this quick. So it makes those sacks into last actually less consequential if you fail. Like, you know.
Soli's going to be gaining that high ground. Bun's going to be up top, tossing out those rockets, jumping back to Tetris. Spots the medic, spots the Soli down below. Both Solis comes up together. Not really a happy place. Patrick once again going to get absolutely denied. Scout going to get spotted inside that valley and potentially taken down. Yeah, Plankton's going to be up top. Fall damage not enough. He has to scatter shot him down from the sky. Konma going to be standing on the point trying to bully everyone off. The medic Demara going to be right there. The medic goes down though on the side of IBP. They're just dropping so many players. They don't have any heals and Cassie just catches that sticky with his forehead. Konma finally going to get taken down, but the Scouts just rushing onto the point and just full on DM fight. Let Raj going up against Sandy, hiding behind this wall. Sandy going to go under the point, getting that baby health pack. 30 health. Let Raj has to do something. The Soli finally linking up with him, and they eventually bully them out. Soli going to jump up top. Let Raj somehow still surviving with that 30 health. Tries to get a scatter shot, but he's finally going to get put into the ground. And someone has given someone else a ring. Congratulations on that and spending that money. And midpoint apparently still up for grabs with the red players, Aces. I don't know what they're doing.
Nah, I think Ace is just gonna give it up, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Cassie was a bit slower than Ghosty to get into middle. And but honestly, Cassie should not have died there to Konma, but you know, it happened. And with Demo down here, they might actually just bully their way in. Plankton pushing in really aggressively, takes the pack but dies. They traded with a scout. Konma just getting a lot of free reign here. Nobody is shooting Sernai at the moment. Alright, shooting him but missing. Sernai actually created so much space here, but I think Blue's just gonna walk in.
Yep, Medic Demira is already at the lower side there, just backing out to last. Everyone's going right there with the Sollies. They're going to try to see if they spam everyone out. Moo trying to toss out those pipes into Konma's face. We're going to have a Solly inside the dungeon, I believe, who is not there anymore. He did back out to, you know, to the lower. So we're just going to wait and see what happens. They got their full overcharge, both sides do. So we're just going to wait and see if they do anything about this. Neighbor's back on scout, so it looks like they're just swapping things up right now. Swap things back. And they finally decided Patrick gonna get tossed up into the sky, fall damage coming up, taking down. Nice air shot coming up from DMN, finally back on the class that he started with. Medic's gonna be right there, can he finish him off with those shots? Yes, they can! Doing massive cleanup right now. Konma just gonna start backing out. We're gonna see some 2 scouts inside lower lobby. Tries to pick up the medic, but not enough scatter shot power. Sandy gonna be inside the dungeon. Together with Konma, trying to see if they can get anything sneaky done. Konma gonna be right there, tossing out the sneakies. The medic is gonna get caught out potentially. The scout's gonna be right there as well. So Raj has to do something. Those meat shots into the face, and there you go, pistols down Sandy. And successful last point defense. Moving on to the lighthouse. Patrick is a spy.
Nah, I don't think he's gonna get the cap. Probably gonna go for the medic, but that was such an optimistic push there by Blue. Even Ubers. Like, they should have known it was even Ubers because Cassie died at mid as well. Even though it was a bit later than Ghosty, but Ifan's actually behind, so we'll just I'll just let Ifan do his thing for now.
Cloaks once again, peeks around to see if anyone is there. Oh, almost got it by Ban. Maybe not.
Oh.
No one's looking in his direction, apart from Ban on the tower. So he just walks past him. Doesn't bump into him, they're pushing him from Valley. Once again,
yeah, I'm not sure why he didn't go for the stab there. Yeah. I mean, if you're not gonna go then when are you gonna go? Now, like, your team has Uber at, but you are spy, so your team might not even successfully defend this with Uber, you know? But they back out without even... Okay, well, Red doesn't even attempt to cap. Okay, now they attempt to cap. But Ifan's at middle, like, back capping as spy, which I guess is okay, but he's just gonna get cleaned up as 8% just retreat, and Ifan just cloaks back and we're back at... Okay, that was Clowny, but...
Still alive, still behind them, going inside cafe. Decloaks, he knows where the medic is, has his back. Oh, this is bad. Turns around, spots him just in time! I think he did heal him for a bit, but he's gonna be fine. Solly's gonna be jumping up top, gaining high ground. We're gonna see DMN cratering right there. No, it doesn't crater, sorry. Scatter shots are too strong, takes him down, plucks him out from the sky, and they are just gonna get pushed all the way back to the lighthouse. They do have about 30% Uber ad, so they may try to do something with this if they grind it out. Keyword is if, and they are, so good on them.
Yeah, but the thing about Sunshine is like, it's a bit like process, you know, if you push into a choke and the enemy medic is holding so far back, it's really hard to get him, and the Ubers are just gonna leapfrog unless you get a bunch of other kills. But you know, 8% taking their time to push here, they're gonna Uber in, it's probably gonna fail and Ghosty's gonna re-push in.
Because they've got a heavy weapons guy as well, once again on that brass beast. Pain in the ass to deal with, got that damage reduction as well, and the medic's gonna buff him up to 450. And yeah, they pop the recharge. It's not gonna work out because the blue team DLLM, they're holding on to theirs. They need to get the pop, and there they do, and they're just gonna get cleaned up, mowed down. Let Raj is behind them. Can he get the meat shot down onto the medic though? He does get spotted out. Tries to finish off the scout, but he's gonna get a little bit preoccupied trying to jump up onto Tetris, trying to focus down the heavy weapons guy, but he's revved up. Damage reduction, nothing he can do about that. And Ghosty's gonna survive, as does Demera though, and it's just gonna be a reset potentially, unless they push him this heavy, which they probably will.
Very optimistic. Uber there by Cassie, he wasn't really threatened or anything, so I'm assuming it was more like a go kill them kind of Uber, but I'm not sure. It wasn't really a good positioning for that kind of Uber as well, in my opinion. And after that, the two people at the tail end, going there, but they weren't shooting the same targets. Like, the Solly went for the combo, but the Scout went for the heavy. Yeah. So like, I don't think they were like calling any damage at all to that, like, to each other, you know. And Cassie has to just run away to last with this demo here, and they're just gonna set up. They're 1-0 down, and there's a heavy, so it's gonna be rough.
So you need to focus down the heavy. They put the recharge, and there's just going to be a shiny heavy and a shiny scout running face. First into absolutely everyone. Gary going to be on the other side flank. Solly going to be caught out underneath. The scatter shot's too strong once again. Pistols out. Tries to finish him off. He does so successfully. They are going to start backing out though. Because the Uber was traded. They do successfully defend last, but this is potentially going to spark a dry push. They do not have the heavy at the front lines anymore, so I guess, yeah, they're just going to start backing up. Fake calls, fake calls, pointless fake calls because they already.
Yeah, nobody's gonna buy that.
Yeah.
But I find spawns as heavy again. I'm not sure if he's parking the bus or is this one of like Ifan's like cheese strats, but I know he doesn't like the heavy to take the Uber. Like with this, I've discussed this with him before. Like he doesn't like the heavy to be part of the Uber. He likes the heavy to be away from the Uber so that the enemy has to either deal with the heavy or deal with the Uber. It's sort of like an engineer on last where you put the sentry opposite the opposite side of your medic, so like the enemy has to deal with both, you know. So I think that's like from my experience talking to Ifan, that's how he likes to play his heavy. But at the moment they have Uber, but I don't think they're even gonna touch lobby, so they're probably just parking the bus here.
Hopefully they don't try to go for a 1-0 win. This is gonna be boring with them just holding last and the heavy weapons guy. Ugh. But hopefully we get to see some stuff coming up from the Aces though. We're going to see them running a sniper once again, trying to see if we can get those aggro picks once. As you can see, he spots the heavy on that point. Tries to pick around the corner, trying to look for that medic's head. The heavy does spot him at the window. Scout's going to be jumping him, but he's just going to have to back out once again. Not able to get that headshot. Maybe run spy? I don't know. We're going to have to see what the Aces decide to do.
Yeah, and Sunshine is a bit difficult to push out of last because the enemy can just stand on point with high ground and like spam you. Oh! Alright,
headshot down to Konma. Not able to get the follow-up damage though, but that is, once again, that's Let Rush doing his thing. They've got their full recharge for both sides. Let Rush trying to get that 180 buff. And trying to see if he can get picks once again. Spots Konma, doesn't land the shot. He's gonna get spammed out. And stalemate, next stalemate.
Well, I'm not sure what they can. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure. Like, I don't know. Maybe they can try.
Okay, Gary's in under, chasing down that sniper. And this may spark something for their team. No, maybe not. Not able to reload his scatter shot apparently. And he's not going to get that pick down to the Solly. So they do wreak a little bit of havoc, but Let Raj did make it out alive. So nothing gained, nothing lost. Oh. Man, I want to see something happen. Finally, they run spy.
They might wait till like the round timer is 6 minutes, so they might like push in when there's like 5. Yeah, you know, when there's like 30 seconds left and like reset the round. I don't know.
Well, we've got a spy right now. That is Barn, of course. Want to see what he can do. Disguised as an enemy scout under that under the point in dungeon. Trying to see.
The question is, why is he not invisible?
Yeah.
Is he?
I don't know.
The thing I'm really confused is why is he not using the cloak and dagger? I'm pretty sure it's allowed, and like I think it's. No, he's not. I think cloak and dagger is by far the best.
Just waiting for it to recharge. Alright.
Yeah. Oh my god, he gets piped. He gets random piped by Konma. Oh my goodness, that's so unlucky. But that's what you get for not using cloak and dagger.
Boy, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Gets chased down.
But he does make it out.
It's a bait, Sonite. Oh, get some Jabated going in the chat because Sonite chased that frag a bit too hard there. Might trigger the push out of last. I say might. Probably not.
Yeah. They're just not gonna do anything. Let Raj is off. Sniper once again catches the rocket with his face this time around. Plankton, why is he going far out? Is this gonna be a sack? He does trade the Solly though. But this is not gonna spark anything because they still have that heavy. They're not gonna be able to push out Uber first into a shiny heavy. It's not gonna work out. So what are they doing? Is Let Raj gonna come back as a spy? I don't know. Is Plankton gonna come back as something else? No, he doesn't. Okay, alright guys, alright. They're holding really far back though for IVP apparently. We got an engineer! Okay! Parking the bus.
Yeah, I imagine like for 450 health, heavy was hard to push. I found going energy. Yeah. Like the good thing is you can coordinate the spam.
Oh, they Raj is a spy, he's outside.
Okay.
He's in the corner. He needs to
Where's
get something done. He
decloaks.
decloaks.
Okay.
Right
well.
as he passes the corner.
The good news for Aces,
Now they know there's sentry.
seeing this NG is that like this NG like essentially splits his power into two, right? So if you take out the sentry, this NG's not gonna be a huge threat in the fight, you know, unless we see some insane like hit scan aim and stuff like that. But if you take out the sentry, the NG's not gonna be much of a factor. So maybe Aces can take this into account. I doubt they will, but maybe I don't know what's going on in like that mumble right now. They might be discussing the next mid, like how we're gonna approach this. But yeah.
Jesus Christ, just let them cap last so we can move on to another mid. I don't know. Oh, go out, go for a trade, take out the sentry, do something, get spy again. Let Raj is dead. He's gonna come back as spy, I think. Sniper? Nope. Scout. All right. Let Raj coming back as a scout. We still got iPhone on that engineer. Level 2 already. They're not gonna do anything. Make that level 3. 7th man up for IBP. And yeah, looks like they're content with a 1-0. And looks like the Aces are content with a third map. I don't know. They're suddenly pushing out right now. Let Raj just walks face first into absolutely everyone. Barnes gonna be going out through the river, the valley side. Grabs that health pack, making his way back to the mid. Potentially flanking around from Cafe. Can grab the other health pack. But the sentry gun is right there. He's gonna get spammed out. Not gonna be able to grab that health pack. And he's pretty much dead with the scout right there. So that's 2 players down. We've Let Raj spawning in. Not off-glassing. Sentry gun's still right there. He's moving it right now. Moving it forward. There's no way they're gonna push out right now.
Oh my goodness. Well, we have to be. Have to somehow maintain the hype. See.
Yeah, maintain the hype.
This is like a golf cast right now. You know when golf casters get really excited. Yeah, I mean,
still sound
the
really
most excited you're gonna see that.
Yeah. Oh god. Well, let's try to keep things exciting. Let's try to shoutcast the boringness. Moo jumping about on the left side flank, trying to get some health packs, but he's already full, so he's just not using his stinky parts. Trying to see if he can grab that health pack. Can I grab that health pack? Nope, I'm still overhealed. Can I grab it? Nope, still overhealed. Toss out some ammo, and just waiting to pick up the other ammo box. We're gonna see on the other side. We're gonna see the sentry once again just inching its way forward into the lobby. Some advanced engineer gameplay right now. Medi's gonna be right there. What I want to see is you know, they had so much time to swap out to Crits Creek and just come out and toss a couple of sticks into the faces of someone, get some picks. I don't know, do something at all. But no, just gonna hang back. You know, just hang back, stay calm. And gonna see engineer right there. Sandy just spamming that weapon change. Ooh, how fast can you go, guys? Try it out yourself at home. Press Q, see how fast you can click. And gonna see what this engineer can do. He's inside the dungeon, trying to see if he can set up some stuff. Gonna set up the
Uber in.
Ooh,
Oh, we have action! We have action!
Ooh, action! Sandy gonna be shiny, and Uber Trait goes down. Sentry's gonna be right there. It was a bait and switch. The sentry gun is gonna start going up. They have to take it down. Patrick gonna be 19 health and finally gonna get picked off. Sentry gun is gonna get absolutely destroyed. Sandy gonna be walking in, does get spotted out by the other scout. Gonna be 1v1, but he's gonna go all the way back out with 70 health, 43, 8 health. He's gonna get picked off. This should be a last point cap. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god, I can't believe we just waited like 20 minutes for this shit. Oh, we just waited 20 minutes for them to jump in the sentry. Jesus
Why
Christ,
didn't
okay.
they do that earlier? I have no idea. Finally use the thinky parts, the big B-run plays, the big brain plays. And mid-fight, here we go. Once again, we're going to see some solid bun this time around. Going to try out that iPhone strat with iPhone doing the exact same thing. So he's going to be right behind them. Going to grab that baby health pack as will... ooh, a lot of people going down for IBP.
Yeah, Ghosty and Combat die immediately. iPhone's still behind, but like, he's been spotted. They know he's gonna get cleaned up pretty easily. No way he should even kill Cassie here, but the scout might kill Cassie. No, he doesn't.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, that wasn't good. Like, that was not supposed to happen. Yeah. But they got Ghosty and Conma pretty early, so I guess I don't think they'll defend this. You leave a scout to cap, you set up on second. That should be how it goes, and yeah.
Yep, we got the Aces on second already. Demo and Solly gonna be right there on that lighthouse. Already gonna get the capture time up. Scout's gonna be making the way to the front lines as well, but it does look like the IBP players want to contest this. Patrick gonna jumping straight onto that point. 63-43, barely gets air shorted. Dives through the crater. And yeah, it does look like the IBP players are gonna be backing out. We're gonna see some scout action down below. It is gonna be Neighbor. He's gonna get scattershotted down. They do cap this lighthouse, but they are gonna be at a 20% Uber disad. With the medic not building yet, finally does so. so they shouldn't be holding that close. We're going to see Barn down below as well. He's back onto the stock rocket launcher. No more black box action. Once again, we're going to have that spy walking out, trying to get some intel for his team. Spots where everyone is, waiting for that cloak regen.
I find doing the right thing here, running cloak and dagger. But 9.5 minutes. Honestly, when Blue tried to contest and they picked off Ifan, I would have liked to see Red just dry Uber in. Dry push in. Like you have to make this kind of moves right now. You know, not much time left, and if you want to win, like those are the plays that you have to consider. But they just went for the Naver sack. Yeah, it was Naver, and he doesn't even come up as an off class. So it'll be a while before we see what Red truly wants to do here. Ifan's super behind them.
Yep.
I'm not sure if they expect this. I think they might expect like DLLM to actually park the bus because they're 2-0 up, but Ifan's spy play might actually catch them off guard for once this whole series.
For once, yeah. Cassie's just been flicking his mouse around trying to watch behind himself as well. Back to the wall as usual, so I do think they have sort of a hint that there's a spy present. But yeah, right now they're just holding on tight. We're going to see apparently Ban goes straight in. Doesn't get anything done though. And he's just going to be taken down. So this is potentially going to be something for...
Ifan's going for the stab.
Yeah, the medic's going to be right there. The back is shown. Oh! Oh, dear me. Cassie just turns around just in time. Once again, gets face stabbed. But doesn't die. So this may spark something. The scout dying to sticky traps. Okay. And, you know, the Demo Man's going to be walking straight in. Commandant's going to try to see if he can trade some damage out. Plankton going to be up top right there. That's all like they want to push him from the right side. They do have that full Uber charge. Sorry, the Uber had, equal Ubers. And Plankton's going to go taken down once again, getting tossed back into that reset from where he came out. Uber's going to get traded. And it does look like they're just going to start backing out. We're going to see some Solis up on the catwalk, waiting for that Uber to end. We're going to see some Solis jumping on the point as well. No stickies in play on the point though. We're going to see some stickies getting tossed out. Moo going to stand on that point. And there you go, tossing people up in the sky and they can't touch the floor.
Cassie popped ridiculously early there, to be honest. Like, he popped him top right. Like, I think when he was at like 20% left, Ghosty popped. But I think 2 people from DLLM died. I'm not sure how. I wasn't really watching whether they got dropped by Ghosty or they just fed. But honestly, that was DLLM's round to lose and they somehow lost it, even though Cassie Uber really early.
Yep, so the Aces are back on the scoreboard. They're up 1 point right now. We're going to see another mid fight on the way, and we're going to see a heavy weapons guy straight to mid. So once again, this is that's all like they're just trying to park that bus. We're going to see some demo action, trying to spam out the players for the side of IVP. They're going to lose 3. If Cassie's still alive, not anymore. I take that back. I jinxed it. Sorry. And Plankton's going to be all fine and dandy. 75 up on the point, but Scout is going to come in and scattershot his face down. Let Raj trying his very best to do just plucks that Scout out of the sky. 3k on mid. And he's going to grab this for his team.
Yeah, I don't think Aces knew that Ifan was going to... Like, they didn't really expect Ifan to go heavy. I don't think they did. But that's how you play against the heavy rolling to mid, right? You like, your team has to blitz, you know? Before he gets to mid, you have to win. Like, before he gets to mid. Establish positioning, high ground, health advantage, all that kind of thing. So when the heavy comes to mid, he can't really do much with his 450... Even if he has 450 health. And Red's just going to dry push in here. I really like this aggressive move, honestly. Leading the scouts in. Oh my god, okay.
Well, it's
yeah, Ghosty just had to back out with Konma here. Konma might get caught. Nah, he backs out into the lobby and they just clean up the rest here.
Yeah. Cassie survives once again with those aggressive bombs coming in from the Solis. He's going to be fine. 68% movement charge, but that's going to be pretty much equal. And Konma just watching the right side flank. Going to see the scouts just walking in. Oh, let Raj eats a face full of stickies. And he's going to be fine though, there's a medic right there. Doesn't look like they want to attempt to do something with this. Dry push potentially. Sniper's going to be peeking around from the left side spawn. Tries to see if he can get some headshots, but he's going to just swap back out to the engineer. Patrick just watching for those spy plays. Uber going to get popped straight away, and this is going to give them so much time to kite this Uber, and they do so. There's going to be a shiny heavy weapons guy on point. They're going to toss out all those things on the point, see if we can get something done. Moo is potentially going to get caught out, but he's going to be fine. Demera going to be on fire, but he's going to be fine as well. They're just going to start backing up onto the lighthouse once again. And it's potentially going to be a reset. They did pop much earlier though, so they have a slight ad.
And yes, and they're building this really religiously. Wow, that's 20%. It might actually be like 30% if they keep building. Yeah, they're actually building. I really like this, and I think Asus has to take the risk. They have to bet that, you know, maybe Ghosty was buffing the heavy, so he wasn't building. And like, they're just starting to build now, but it's 25% ad. I think it's 100% pushable if you go fast here. Yeah, but they're just holding all the way at the back. Like, you have to dot push this. You can't like...
I don't think they know.
It's too late, it's too late. Yeah, I think it's too late. Like,
no,
you're 100%, but like, look at your positioning, you know?
Yeah, it is too far back. By the time
you have... Yeah, you're right. But we do see a direct hit, so that might change things here. Oh, never dies. Yeah, but like, I don't know. I really like the speed building. Like, you know, you popped a lot earlier and you're at, but what I didn't like was, like, when you're 85, you have to be in lobby when you're 85, and then you dot push. Like, once you have it, nobody has to take damage when you're 85, and then when you have 100%, you buff, you keep it on whoever wants to Uber, and you just blitz in. Like, that's how you're supposed to, that's how you would like to see a team execute the fast push in with 25 Uber at, which is not that much. It's still doable, but not the way that Aces did it.
Big shame, they could have just pushed in and cleaned up, but they just took their time. Sandy's going to be on spy this time around. We've got a multitude of off-classing. I think he's just checking for other off-classes for the side of the Aces. Neighbor's going to be at the sniper role this time around, trying to see if he can get some aggro picks. Spots the Solly down below, but the Solly does spot him as well. Just going to have a friendly look at each other. He needs to get a headshot down to the heavy though. Doesn't quite get it with the Machina. Tries to get a headshot down, but he's just going to get spammed out. Yeah, not much getting done. Oof.
The Uber in as well.
Once again, yeah, potentially another Uber trade. I don't know. Heavy weapons guy going to be shining on the point. We're going to see some scout just standing on it. The Raj dancing about behind it. The Solly going to see if he can get the direct hit shot, but he's going to get absolutely destroyed. Hit shot finally works out, but they are going to be 3 players down. Moo trying his very best, 34 health. He's going to get absolutely destroyed, and the only person up is going to be Neva as well as the medic. Well, make that just the medic because Neva is going to be. Alright, he pans down a scout, but he dies to an arrow.
I mean, if they, sorry. Yeah, but like I was gonna say, like if Red wanted to Uber in, like if their intention was to get a pick and trade, they should have just done it immediately after DMN picked off Crimson there. But they were just sort of hesitating, and then they realized, hey, we have all this ground, let's move in. But they popped really early. Ghosty popped quite a bit later, and by then Crimson already spawned. So, you know, that was just that.
Yep. Bit of a bad play coming up from the Aces. They are going to be able to give up this lighthouse. We're going to see some aggression pushing out from Valley. We're going to see Ban jumping up top and getting bullied back up. Everyone is clumped up inside Valley. Everyone is eating spam. Ban going to be jumping straight down. Doesn't spot
Ghosty
the
might die here,
medic.
Ghosty? Oh.
Nope, Konma tries to get
Ghosty's
down.
fine. Oh, Ghosty dies! Oh, this is huge. Ghosty dies at 90%. This is a full medic ad here. I'm not sure if they're good. I'm not sure if you just wait for Uber or you just go, yeah, you definitely just go here. It's just Serna, you know, the best scout in Hong Kong, but who cares? Like, who cares? It's a pyro, take your time with this guy. They're gonna have long spawn.
Yeah, just finish him off.
Wow.
Good job.
That was, okay, I like that dry push. Like, that's a winning mentality right there. You have time's not on your side. You know, you just go for the dry push when they don't have it. Focus on targets really well, and that was what happened, and that's how they won.
Yep, we are going to be going down to 2 minutes and 9 seconds right now. It is going to be a make or break session. They have to crush this mid and rush to last if they want to grab this map and ignore that third map and grab that grand final win for themselves. But this is going to be another mid fight that everyone has to
Oh my goodness.
So many people dying for the side of IBP. We're going to see Ban going down as well. Konma going down as well. That's 3 players down for the side of IBP, 2 players down for the side of the Aces. But everyone's pretty low for the side of the Aces. The only person up is going to be Patrick as well as Ghosty. And Ghosty may get caught out. 57 health, 63. The Scout is going to try to aggro push them in. The Scout is just going face first with the pistol, not able to finish off the Solly. The other players have to come in to assist him. They pick up the medic, they pick up the Solly right there. He tries to go in for Demera, and it's pretty much a full wipe on the front lines.
Wow, very impressive. Yeah.
DLLM.
Yeah, there was just another fast play, like Solly just horizontal jumping into choke, killing people, doing a lot of damage, and like that was just, you know, cleaning up. That was just really easy clean up because of the coordinated fire there. That was really impressive. You're seeing a completely different team here. Full Uber pushing to last 1 minute. 1 minute's definitely, I don't think it's possible to like flip it around all the way. So yeah, so like 1 minute is definitely more than enough time. Take your time, look at what off classes they have.
They need to call the focuses. They pop the overcharge and it's just on a scout. They finally pop it on the demo man. Can he take down the sentry gun? He does so. There's going to be some Solly action up on the points. Patrick is going to come in as a pirate, but he's going to get absolutely destroyed. There's 3 players down for the side. There's 5 players down for the side of IBP.
Oh my goodness.
This is their match.
Wow, I am just...
That's it, man. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just really... evidently very excited in chat here, you know, some PM coming out, commenting about, yeah, I don't want to say what they're saying, but that was completely different second half. When I say second half, it's because the stalemate like took 10 years away from my life, so second half. But that was really good flip of the switch, you know, from
very
Aces
well
there.
played by the Aces.
Yeah, the first mid after the long stalemate where they lost, they like completely went for a different change, like different play style. Immediately like Air Force 1 in or something. Got really good focus fire, really quick kills. Cassie, someone always staying with Cassie, that was the important part. Like none of this push none of this would have worked if Cassie dies. Like, from DLLM's perspective, like, it's fine if you lose everyone, but as long as the medic advantage is like equalized, both teams either have or don't have Uber, then you can prevent this sort of momentum play. But because Cassie was always healing someone at middle, I think it was either a scout or a demo or both, and like walking across mid, so ensuring that even if Ifan's team went for a last minute desperation play on Cassie, it wouldn't have worked, or like reduces the chances of it working, you know? So as a result, Cassie just had full Uber going to last, and that was how they took the last round. And they also focused fire on last really well, like took down the sentry, the pyro, etc., you know? And yeah, that was that.
Really good play on that last round coming up from the Aces. We got the logs up on screen right now. Konma going to come in at 206 DPM with Lit Raj not too far behind once again. Lit Raj topping that damage board, 205. Just 1 point below Konma. Sandy at 179, and then Ban 176, and Neva at 170. So we got some pretty even spread right there. Take a look at the medic stats. We're going to see some pretty similar healing stuff going on. We're going to see Ifan getting a bit of heals as well from Timera. Just 22 health healed. But they did deny him most of the times where he tried to go in for a backstab. So despite that really long and boring ass stalemate, the Aces come out on top. They are going to be your Div 2 Grand Final Grand Champions.
Yeah, I mean, saying that a surprise is an understatement because this was their map pick. Like, it's DRM's map pick, and like they're just not ready. They're just not ready for the pace that like Aces were so decisive, not just on this map, but also on the previous map. So decisive in the middle. The moment they saw like a chance for them to exploit, you know, be it someone out of position, or maybe their soldiers roll out fast, or maybe Ifan was behind and couldn't join the fight for a few seconds, they like said like, okay, you know, we have this amount of timing as a window, we're just gonna roll with it. And I really like what they see, that like, I don't know if Aces are gonna play together next season, but like, if you wanna go to Div 1 and like compete in Div 1, this is the kind of mentality you have. And you know, yeah, I mean, that's all I have to say. Like, there's just I'm just really impressed by that.
From the Aces right there. We do have a couple of people inside. We do have a couple of the Aces players inside Twitch chat. Just gonna have to wait for the Aces people to come in. I think it did. Yeah, I think my Discord kind of screwed up just now, so I'm just gonna have to repeat myself. I don't think OBS was picking up what I was saying. The players for the side of Aces inside Twitch chat, I know you guys are there. Hop into my Discord and we'll just drag you up, and we'll just I honestly don't know what we're gonna interview you about, but just come on in. We can just talk about stuff, talk about cosmetics, why you guys are naked, all that kind of stuff. You know, just hop in. Come on. Right, so just waiting on the boys. But yeah, for those of you who are just joining us, a bit of a shame. We have concluded the match for the night. DLLM against the Ace, A%. DLLM, they lost the first map 0-4 with Aces grabbing that, and the second map Aces grab it 3-2. So they are going to be your Div 2 Grand Finals. And for those of you who are asking for that invite link, it is inside the panels down below. Just scroll down at the social media panel, I think it's called. I don't know. It's just the Discord link will be there. It's not too.
Conma Div 2 forever.
Hi, Akil just comes in and says Conma Div 2 forever.
Yeah, that was a good, unfortunate but good point that Conma has never won Div 2.
We're ready to get shut up by Harvey.
You know.
Right, so we got a bunch of people in here. Preferably we get the people who actually played.
Oh no.
Is it just
Oh,
the
no.
three of you? Oh yeah, the okay, is
So
it
it's
just the
gonna
two of
be
you?
yeah, it's
three
gonna
of
be
you?
Neva and Ban inside the voice comms right now. So hello,
I
gentlemen.
have been ignored. I'm sad.
Damaris here as well, right? So the three of you, we'll just keep it as this right now. Congratulations! First of all, congratulations on grabbing that grand finals. You guys are the Div 2 champions.
Shout out to Pure. And
Yeah, we'll do shoutouts later.
Yeah, we'll
but,
do shoutouts later. So just please tell us how you feel.
I feel good. That's a good way to describe it.
Ban said is muted.
Ban is muted. Yes, he is. It is. He muted himself, so it's nothing to do with me.
Okay, well, I have like so many questions or like so many, I don't know, but like I just wanna like one question for Ban is, why did you decide to run Black Box on Snakewater but switch to? No, this is a legitimate question because I want to know the thought process. You know, like why did Ban run Black Box on Snakewater but decide to choose a rocket launcher for Sunshine? I mean, I can sort of see like the rationale and like I sort of have an answer in my mind, but I just want to like hear it from you.
I can't heal on snake
hello,
water.
hello. Is it working? Okay, hello.
Oh my god, this kid.
Yo, Ban, do I have to repeat myself?
Yes.
No, I'm not gonna repeat the question.
Basically, why do you swap out your weapons? You know, using the black box in Snakewater and then you move on to Sunshine, you swap back out to the stock. So was there a reason for that?
Well, I guess, yeah. Well, fuck, I don't know what to say.
Do you wanna share the reason? Like why do you run Black Box on Snakewater?
I'm more familiar with the Snakewater map than Sunshine. So
Well, I guess that makes sense. You know, if you're using the black box, you got a bit of regen, so technically you can jump a bit more. Just that you got 3 rockets instead of 4. So I guess you can play a little bit further away from the medic. So that's sort of worked out for you guys. Yeah, on the first map. you
yeah,
guys
I
got
get,
4.
and I play more like pugs on that map with the black box than
I
Sunshine.
see. Yeah, nice. So
Okay. Yeah, and the second question I have is, I noticed when I mixed against you guys, you also ran DMN on Scout and Nevo on Roamer for a while. Is there a rationale behind that?
Actually, I was pocket. Not
Oh,
Roamer.
okay, yeah, sorry, yeah. Was there a reason behind that?
Well, personally, I just wanted to play pocket, and I said I didn't feel that like DM's pocket was working well on Sunshine, so I decided to switch to pocket, and it just worked that time. We tried to run it on this match, but we lost the first point, and then Ledrad just told us to swap to our OG roster. That's literally.
Yeah, okay, that's understandable. Yeah, I mean, not the first time we've seen like teams like switch classes midway as a part of a like map strategy, you know. So yeah, that's completely understandable.
So,
Do you have any questions for them, Alex?
not really. I mean, please tell us what was going through your head during that, I don't know, 10-minute stalemate on Sunshine?
Yeah, and then after that, they give you like 1 minute to push out, and then you just get back like sort of back capped flank. So like, how were the comms like? You know, my team would have been tilted for sure.
I wanted to kill myself.
Yeah, but like,
I was shouting my ass off.
yeah. So I mean, hindsight is 20/20. But is there anything that you guys could have done differently to counter that kind of situation again in the future, where like people just don't do anything?
Actually, I was planning on doing nothing actually, so that the round timer would go down and we would have to refight mid.
But you guys were, oh well, I mean, yeah, I guess.
But you guys were aware that like they were gonna do that push eventually, right? Like they're gonna leave you with no time to cap second. So like, yeah. But I guess you guys were not that prepared for it, I guess, because of the NG and stuff, and like you just flanked around the left side of wherever they came from. But I don't know. Like I think after losing in that fashion and the way you guys like completely changed your pace for the next few rounds, I thought that was like really impressive. And I mean, the better team won. Like that's all I have to say.
Yeah, that last round push was glorious. You guys had like 2 minutes, and then you just
Yeah, I heard they all were low, and then I activated.
Yeah, that was very well played. So once again, congratulations to you guys for winning the grand finals. You guys are gonna be the Div 2 Golden Dragons. So that's probably gonna be it. I guess we can move on to shoutouts. So from the boys in Aces, please carry on your shoutouts. Let's start off with Ban. Shoutouts, please.
Alright, let me look at all my chat now. Okay, shout out to Hage. Shout out to
Ban, are you the one that was drunk?
oh yeah, I still haven't said
What?
who was drunk. I'm not sure if I should say it actually. But someone
iFun?
No, it was not iFun. I was like saying someone was PM me he was drunk, and I specifically said it's not iFun, so there's like 11 other people for you to choose from. But I can tell you it's not Ban, so in fact I don't even have Ban on my friends list.
okay. Yeah.
Alright,
So shout out to Robin in the Hood.
What is it?
Robin in the Hood.
Alright.
Is it at a storybook?
It's a guy.
What the?
It's
Wait, what?
Loki.
Yo,
Oh.
this shoutout is gonna last longer than a stalemate.
Yeah.
I'm getting 500 messages right now.
Screw it, let's move on.
Yeah, let's
Neighbor,
move on.
any
Yeah,
shoutouts?
let's move on to Neighbor.
Oh
first.
wow. Okay.
Neighbor, shoutouts, please.
Shout out to Yecom for being AFC 11 scout.
Okay.
And shout out to Poe for
Okay.
roster riding DLLM.
That's it?
Yeah.
Alright, Cassie, your turn.
Shout out to Pure and Magru. That's all. Shout out to Clorto.
Alright, shout out to all these people. Ban, have you compiled your list?
Oh, shout out to Eclipse.
Wait, hold on.
We forgot Eclipse. We forgot Gary.
Let's...
He left our team preseason to join Polo.
Cool. Then he got cut.
Right, let's move on to Harvey. Harvey, shoutouts, please.
Shout out to
The Japs.
Cave. Shout out to Subnu, and shout out to Stephanie.
Nice. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone inside Twitch chat. Thank you, all you sweet people for hanging out. Shout out to the teams playing tonight, DLLM as well as 8%. Congratulations once again on the grand final win. Congratulations to DLLM on that silver medal. It hurts to say this, congratulations on the silver medal, but it's still a pretty good achievement right there. Yeah, shout out to the AF once again, the AF team for always keeping the the AsiaFortress Cup alive. Shout out to Harvey for hopping on the casting panel despite having a pretty girl in the pool.
I'm not even
On
talking about.
Yeah, so that is pretty much going to be. Yes, please, Ban. Yes, please.
No, the last.
The very last shout out. Here we go, Ban.
It's not really a shout out, but Hage says that he's bad.
Hage says that he's bad. All right.
Yeah.
So Hage says he's bad. Heard it here first.
He was bad, man.
He feels bad, man. Yep. Okay, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you all for hanging out.
Ziggler 7,000 Kachals.
Yeah, a lot of people lost their Kachows. A bit of a shame, but the people who voted for 8%, congratulations on your haul. The underdogs are gonna come out on top. Gold medal for the win. That's gonna be it for tonight. Cheers to everyone, and good night, everyone. Please say good night, all those inside the Discord.
Zig
I
is
like
actually
your
Richard
mate.
and Suja now.
Okay. Nice analysis. Nice.
I've just been PM'd. Shout out to Cloverella.